Hello, welcome to Best African Movies, your number one channel for movie updates. Alright, Beyond Death season 9 and 10 is out. If you have not seen it, please do well to see it. It is interesting and emotional as well. I'm almost tearing. The movie is really emotional, so emotional. So it's out, go see it. All right, and drop your positive comment. Now I just pray that God should not allow wicked people come close to us or stay with us. A life you did not create, you want to take it by all means. Sugar and her mother. You know, if the eatery is an organized one, I hope you know they will arrest Mike because Gracie is left under his care. He came by himself to look for someone, a chef, and now she's nowhere to be found. If the eatery is an organized one, they will definitely arrest Mike. Alright? Now, Jamal tried to reach his father by all means. He tried. He called severally. He called, but to no avail. From the house, before they took Grace away from the house, he started calling and calling and calling. Yet, he did not pick his call. What sort of negligence is that? Where on earth did he leave his phone as a father? Where on earth did he leave his phone? In fact, I don't know. I don't even want to narrate this like a movie anymore because it's really touching. It's emotional. A child calling you, calling. Do you know some persons do this? Even if it's not emergency, you will see them not picking that call. What if it's not an emergency? Just like Jamal calling his father, calling and calling, all to no avail. But I applaud this boy's bravery. I really applaud him. You can imagine him seeing Gracie inside that booth. He decided to sneak in as well, just to know where they're taking her to. Right now, he followed unknowingly to Maggie and Sugar. Madam Maggie, whatever. I'm sure Sugar's mother, alright, unknowingly to them that Jamal is still in that booth where they dumped Sugar, wanting to go and bury her. Now, Madam Maggie and her daughter carried Grace to a bush, alright, dragged her out. You need to see the way they were dragging her on the floor. What sort of wickedness is this from a mother and daughter? Dragged her out from that car, dogged the ground, and buried their own, in quotes, their own alive. It's really emotional. They dragged her out, took her into a bushy part, alright, dogged and buried. You need to see Gracie pleading, begging, tearing for them not to bury her alive. But of course, they have made up their mind because they know what they have at heart. She was really crying, just pleading with them not to. For the second time, tried to kill this lady. Now, in all of this, Jamal was still hiding, following them to see where they are really taking Grace to. And he saw everything. He saw them digging. He saw them putting her, trying to bury her life, and he started again calling the father. But this Mike of a man, pardon me, Mike of a man is nowhere to be found or refused to pick his calls. This little boy tried, even in that bush, seeing them trying to bury Grace. He was even in shock and yet trying to call the father. He still did not pick his calls. It was later, when they must have finished everything, Maggie and her daughter left the bush. On the other hand, you know, they sent the gate man to somewhere he will never ever see whatever they've sent him to go and get is it crocodile egg or what did they even send him? That he will never get it around where they are living, just for him to go far so they can carry out their mission. right? So when they were actually through with everything, they were even happy in wickedness. So if Gracie can actually put in her strength in doing evil like this, why not put that same strength in looking for her own man or even learning how to cook? Yet she still doesn't know how to cook, but she can put her strength to do evil like this. Now they were through with everything. They were even happy. Like, let them even see how how she will come out against. Like, she's calling herself Grace, a seed. Let them see she should germinate in the grave. This is their own. Right now, they were through with everything. They went back home, and this Mike of a man finally came back and started looking for his son. Said his son called him and he's trying to reach him back. He could not. They started looking for him. Can you imagine? Now, but I'm happy Jamal saw everything. At some point he was weak while he was running, to the extent of even leaving the phone, his cell phone somewhere. All right, but he was really, really weak. Now his people are back. Maggie and Sugar, they are back to the house, acting like nothing happened, lying that they did not send the gateman to any errand and all of that. Now Mike is worried, looking for his son. On the other hand, that nurse, how many times did I call you, Madam Nurse? You could not stop your friend by all means not to go back to that house, because while you guys were discussing, you saw Sugar running out because she had you guys. Why did you not stop your friend by all means not to go back to that house? You say you tried, but she did not listen to you, and you decided to leave her. Now you're looking for her, acting like you care as well. Why did you not stop her by all means? Even if she refused going back to the house, at least there is something you would have done. Everything would have been exposed. It wouldn't have led to this extent. Now you all are looking for her, acting like one caring friend. Anyway, I'm just angry. As if that is not enough, Madam Maggie and her daughter, they are just after Mike's property to the extent of visiting a native doctor, telling him to make Mike blind, make him bark like a dog, turn him to something else entirely. How wicked can these people be? Anyway, the movie is really, really interesting and emotional at that. A lot is really, really happening. I pray God deliver us from the evil one. But before I round up, I want to read some comment, just brief one, few comments. All right, Kamara said this movie is so emotional. My God, it is emotional. It is. Omara said wicked and heartless mother and daughter. See how they are removing Grace from the car. I'm telling you, dragging her. She continued by saying it's real heartbreaking, but nobody can fight Grace. Indeed, nobody. Gateman itself is a vibe, I beg. I'm telling you, the Gateman is really, really trying in his own parts, right? Nuru said Sugar doesn't know how to cook, but she has the energy of digging a grave. I'm telling you, Nuru, she doesn't know how to cook. She did not apply all of those efforts, yet she had the energy to dig. God will reward them. Blessed Destiny said, I don't know if there is any other one, or am I the only one who thinks on smart attitude played by Mike in almost all his movies. Lo, even if flood enter his house up to his neck, he never sensed the danger around him till things get out of hand. I'm telling you, it's just, let's just say it's a movie. So I wouldn't say anything concerning that. All right, but I was not really happy when Jamal was calling and he did not speak. It's really negligence to the highest order. All right, now same Blessed Destiny said Grace got it all wrong for her to go back to that home when she knew Uju had noticed she's the assumed dead. Okay, when she knew Uju has noticed she's the assumed dead. Even when she saw Uju, her mom, observing her very closely in her room, she should have taken to her heels. Yes, she should have left. But she feels it's time for her to do the right thing, and yet that time did not come for her. Okay, same blessed destiny said Grace survived second death because the strongest hand of God is upon her. Special angels followed her. There is the most wicked act ever displayed in any Nollywood movie. Oh, all right. So that's just the few comments I'll be reading. Do well to see the movie and subscribe to this channel to get updates concerning any trending movie at all. Right, thank you very much for watching.